Okay, guys, today I want to share a story with you about something personal that happened in one of my transactions very recently. So I've got this seller. I didn't help him purchase the house. They did buy the house from my client, so my client sold it. And then they never got in touch with their agent again. And so when they were ready to sell, they called me and they're like, "You did a great job selling this to us. Like, we'd love for you to represent us." I was like, "Great." So we're going through the process and they have a super easy buyer. This buyer is like a dream come true. She has a massive down payment. She's a conventional buyer. She asked for like two things on the inspection contingency. So she walked through when she submitted the offer. Then she wanted to walk through again to show her kids once her offer was accepted because she didn't want to get their hopes up. And then she wanted to do her final walkthrough before closing. And we were on a phone call the other day and he's like, how many times is she going to walk through? Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, well, wait a second. Like, this has been a super easy buyer and she's doing her final walkthrough. Like, most buyers do a final walkthrough. And he's like, well, we didn't. I said, yeah, you guys didn't. But that was your choice. And he's like, no, I didn't get a choice. I didn't know that I could walk through more than once. Our agent told us like we could only walk through when we submitted the offer and then we closed. Like, there was no other options to walk through again. And I was like, ooh. And I wanted to take this moment to educate buyers in today's market. These guys went on Zillow. They found a random agent that they got matched up with because they clicked contact agent to go look at a house. And they went and looked at the house. They went and looked at a couple houses. They offered on this one. And they had no idea of the process. And so fast forward a few years and now we're selling their home and they still don't really know the process because they never went through that process as a buyer. As a buyer, that's why it's so important. And that's why we're always asking our buyers, like, take 30 minutes, come into the office before we go look at homes, because there's a process and it's so helpful as a buyer to have that bird's eye view and know exactly what is going to happen each step of the way. Because buying a home, let's face it, can be really stressful and kind of nerve-wracking. And if you know what's going to happen next, it can alleviate a lot of that unnecessary anxiety. And when you know what to expect as a buyer, it just gives you power. Knowledge is power. And so if you're a buyer looking to buy in today's market, don't just contact an agent off of Zillow. Get into the office. Let us go over the home buying process with you start to finish, and let us help you come up with a strategy so that you can win in today's market and you can go through this process in a fun and stress-free way. I'm Desi Williams with Revista Realty, and as always, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, we've got you.